Good morning, and we're live on the most professional podcast in the world, where we have no technical difficulties ever, and we can always guarantee the highest level of podcast.
I think that's what we're striving for.
And
Today.
today is the day of not having the wrong microphone settings.
Are we off mute?
We're off mute.
Okay, good.
We're good.
Tick, number one.
So today's the day of the correct microphone settings. Today's the day of not overlapping intro musics and outro musics and playing music at the wrong time. And today's the day of utter focus. Okay?
Perfection, so to speak.
Perfection.
Oh.
That water went quickly. Jeez. Okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
We were here 20 minutes ago, full glass of water, and now it's nearly empty. It's like a big glass, too.
I have to pee.
Do you?
No, I don't.
If you had to pee, I would just kill you right now. No, kidding. Moving right on. Welcome back. It's just the two of us today.
Back to the Beirut, so to speak.
Well, we had two of us last week.
Oh.
That was a bit of a disaster, though.
It was a great episode with content.
I
A for effort, right?
A for effort, yeah.
It was worth it. You know, you got to learn.
We learn to check microphone things now. We did two sound checks before the show today, two of them. So last week we were in St. Anton. We were skiing.
Yes.
Right. Before we begin and discuss our big journey of airports and train stations and annoying little children,
yes,
I would like to announce a thing, which is that I got Instagram this week. Thank you for giving me. Yeah, no, I don't deserve applause.
No, I don't think you understand, ladies and gentlemen. This is a very, very big very big circumstance for no one to do this.
Yeah, it's crazy. I've been against it for years. I've been saying it's the devil. I've been being pretty critical. Even on the show, I've been critical.
But this is a trial period, correct?
It's still a trial period. Yeah. I'm just trying it out, seeing what I think, because it was pointed out to me. I was being very critical of, Instagram and social media, and I hadn't tried it.
Yep.
So I'm giving it a shot, seeing if I enjoy using the app. So I'm going to try it for a couple months. I'll keep you updated. So far, I've been kind of underwhelmed with what it was. Well, not even underwhelmed. You know what? I think I got kind of what I was expecting to get out of the app. And I've been responding in that same kind of way. So, we'll see how it goes.
So you're pretty dead even right now.
I think so. It's been different, though, because I've not been in my normal rhythm of the school and things, because we're on holiday now, right? So I'll see how it goes. I'm interested to see whether I'll be reaching for my phone more often, and whether I'll be trying to take photographs of other things more often for like posting or something. Okay. So I'm interested to see where my time allocation goes, because normally I'm not on my phone very often at all.
No, yeah, you're quite distant with your phone.
I'm quite distant with my phone. I try not to keep it on me all the time. I keep it separate from things. So we'll see how it goes. I'm quite interested to see what happens. So far, it's been what I expected it to be. Nothing special, nothing crazy. Kind of fun. Some memes are enjoyable. But, because it's serving the purpose that Reddit had in my life. I really like Reddit as well.
Reddit's less personalized.
No, Reddit's more personalized.
Really? You think
so?
Oh,
for sure. Meme-wise. Yeah. If you're trying to get this content that you want, it's not personal in the way that you're not getting up to what other people are doing on a social level, but it's more personalized in the content that I'm getting. Because I subscribe to specific subreddits, which of the content that I enjoy. For example, I really like flags, and I like watching flag things or flag information or people just do different flaggy things. And so I can subscribe to a subreddit about flags. So then they what look you're giving me right now is one of complete and utter disgust. But I enjoy flags.
Very good.
And so there's this one subreddit r/vexology, right? And they redesign flags, or they have fictional flags. It's very fun. So I don't have that on Instagram. I have on Reddit. I can cater myself to really specific content with all the subreddits.
Very specific flags.
Very specific flags. Yes, I'm a bit of a.
This is a red flag moment.
Yes, I'm. A red flag moment. Jesus Christ. God.
Sorry about that.
You're obsessed with aviation. I don't think I'm much of a. Whatever. Jeez.
Do you want to go into designing flags, Noah?
God, no. It's just fun. It's just a fun little thing to watch.
It's like a hobby. Yeah.
It's interesting. It's not a hobby. Calling it a hobby is too much.
It's a hobby.
I don't have a flag hobby,
Noah
okay?
has a flag hobby.
I don't have a flag hobby.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you walk into Noah's room, it will just be an assortment of flags on his wall.
I don't have an assortment of flags on my wall. I just enjoy sometimes looking at some flags. and then seeing what other people have to say about those flags. Yes.
There are people that review flags?
Yes, oh, for sure. There'd be like, there's doing a flag, and then all the comment sections about what they'd like about the flag. And then they say certain.
Wow, I love that color scheme.
Yes, no, really.
That star.
No, for sure. And they're like, oh, I wish it didn't have this, or I think this is dumb about it, or something. It's fantastic. And there's some flags which are really utterly terrible, and other ones which are like, nice.
Yeah, like the Australian flag.
It's a terrible flag.
No, it's a great flag.
Really?
Yeah, I'm looking at the comments right now, and there are no comments. Everything's just positive.
Everything's just positive. Well, I don't like the Australian flag very much.
Well, I don't like the American flag very much.
No, come on. Set the patriotism aside. Do you really like the Australian flag?
I love it.
What? Why?
Because it's just such an iconic flag.
It's not, though.
And we let the people design
Dude,
it. We let the
how
people
is it
design
iconic if people can't tell? People most of the time can't tell it apart from those Kiwi flags.
They can. It's just got red stars.
Yeah, I know. Who knows? Is the Australian one with red? Is the Australian one with
No,
white?
Kiwis are just copying Australia.
Are they really?
Yeah, they
See,
are.
if you're having flag issues of people copying other people and you can't tell who the hell what flag it is, that's not a good flag. Especially because you're using another flag in your flag. You have the UK flag and the Australian flag. What the hell? It's dumb.
We're showing respect to our
respect to
our
your
motherland.
owner. No, to your owners, man. That's what you're doing.
We will
you're
leave
showing
one day.
respect to your owners.
We will leave one day.
You know. So, anyway.
What happens if the United States just cut all of its states? Or added another state in? Are you going to add another
You gotta add
star?
another star. Yeah. That's one of the problems right now. Is I don't think people would mind adding. Like, for example, like Puerto Rico as a state or whatever. I think a lot of people are like, whatever, kind of. But a lot of people would have an issue with adding another star to the flag.
It's like the gun problem. Don't take my flag away.
Yeah, no. Well, seriously, because it looks bad. I've seen some redesigns of a 51 star flag, and it does not look very good at all. So, and you can't add a state and then not add a flag.
Yeah.
So you got to have add one state and add another one so that it's even and nice. 52 stars. You got to find some other place.
So you're just going to find another state.
Yeah,
just pull it out.
Just randomly. No, you just conquer some new area. Just invade Canada. Make Canada its own state. You're done. You're good.
I'm just going to pretend like I didn't hear that.
Yes.
You know what I really hate? Seat rapists.
What are seat rapists?
You know when you get in a plane and there's someone behind you and all they can do is just rape your seat? Just literally
Are they just
kick it,
slam
bend it, slam it. It feels like you're getting an unwanted massage. Yeah, I had this experience last night.
Oh, you did?
After my mother and I almost dragged off the plane for being on standby.
Oh, yeah, that was a nightmare.
That's actually a subtopic I want to get into as well.
Oh, I don't know if we can keep talking about planes, but we'll first talk about the seat rapists, yeah?
So I was sitting in my seat, and our friend Dan came to sit next to me. Mm-hmm. And he's like, I'm going to see if this guy wants my seat, because he's only 3 rows in front of me.
Yeah.
And this family of 3 kids and 2 adults walks up, Dutch style. He's like, yes, got his beautiful
Dutch
hair.
style, jeez.
And Daniel says, do you want my seat? And he says, no, I'm with the family, I want my seat. So Daniel's like, yeah, fair enough, good enough, I'll see you later. So he walks up. And how it works is the dad sits next to me, his little daughter sits to his left in the aisle, I'm in the window, and then his youngest son sits directly behind me. And as soon as he sits down, he starts kicking and pulling and pushing. Sounds like a Frank Sinatra song. It's just bam, ba-da-na.
Yeah.
And the whole entire flight, it was bang, 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 bang. And I just couldn't stand it. And then it got worse. He started putting his feet in my armrests and kicking my elbows. And what would you do in the situation? Would you turn around when you're surrounded by his parents?
I would say, I would first turn around and I'd give him a death stare.
I did that on several occasions.
Oh, you did? And you didn't care?
He's watching some iPad show.
And he was just like, tuk, tuk, tuk. Oh, man,
Yeah.
okay.
You know when kids kick their legs and watching something really happy?
I hate that.
Just
I hate
wanting
that.
to wipe the
I want
smirk
to
off
like
this
smack
kid's
him in the
face.
face, man. It's just then what I would do is if I knew them, if I knew that the parents were there, I would tap the parents. I was like, "Excuse me, your kid's kicking my chair," and then if the parents don't do anything, I would start yelling at the kid, or I wouldn't yell. I'd be like, "Yo, kid, stop kicking my fucking chair," and if he then didn't stop, then I would, yell at him.
Call the flight attendant.
No, not even call the flight attendant. I was like, you gotta stop. Like, I would confront the kid, and I would force him to stop. And otherwise, I'd call the flight attendant and have an issue.
And you just see everyone's face turn around like, oh my God, Bob, he did not just yell at a kid.
No, I think I get respect. I think that in that situation, a lot of people might not even bother to because it's an hour flight. It's not very long. A lot of people might not bother to talk to the kid about it. I would.
Yeah.
And I think I'd get respect from other people for doing that.
If
I saw someone standing up to a kid that was kicking his chair, I'd be like, that man is a fucking hero.
But then there's the issue of there's a comedian called Jim Jeffries, and he stood up in a plane because some guy was being very rude to him. And in the middle of the plane, he stood up and said, "Get to the back of the plane."
Really?
And he pointed and said this at a black man.
Oh my God.
So everyone around him that didn't hear the rest of the conversation just saw a white man pointing at a black man saying, "Get to the back of the plane."
Jesus.
So would you have that with a kid?
Would I have that with a kid?
Stop molesting my chair.
Stop raping my chair, kid.
And it was like, oh my God.
What is this kid doing? What's going on?
See,
Okay.
I have so much respect for my mum. I was with her when she did this.
Really?
So
What did she do?
some little girl was sitting next to her mum, and my mum just had it. She stood up and looked at this girl and said, "Do you want my seat?" And the little girl goes, "No, why?" Like really happy. She goes, "So I can kick the shit out of it for you, and then you can see what you fucking like." Like I was just done. I was like, "Oh my fuck,
that's amazing."
like, I wish I had that much. I wish I had that like amount of balls. Like,
Yeah,
it's just,
that's like a lot of balls. That's balls of steel. That's amazing. It's fantastic.
But long story short, I couldn't.
Did your mom really do that? I'm just like blown away. I have so much respect for that.
You
That's
saw
amazing.
what she did at check-in.
Oh, what she did. That was heroic. That was can you describe to the people?
We arrived at the airport and our flight was cancelled earlier because of technical difficulties, quotation marks,
Yeah.
Transavia. So there were spare seats on the next flight, so they loaded us all on. And Noah and Daniel check in next to us and they get seats. However, I look down and I notice when our seats get printed out, it says SBY, which stands for standby. And they start calling up people. Mum's like, "Oh, what's going on?" I said, "We're standby." And my mum loses her shit.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
I was there. I got a seat though.
You got a seat. You were
I
fine.
was checking in with the lady.
Yeah.
The lady got me covered. She printed my boarding pass. She checked in my luggage. All good.
We had some 16-year-old dude. He was very young, and he did not know what to say. He was like, he almost was laughing. He was so nervous.
Yeah, I saw he was shitting his pants. And speaking of shitting his pants, no kidding. We're talking. We're following the chat here on my right side, and just a shout out to Fran and Zorro who are chatting in the chat comments. Hi,
Aww.
we are listening. I'm responding. I'm reading them. They're here. The Pakistan flag is fantastic. So moving on, what did your mom do?
My mum started pulling out every single parental card in the book. These kids are all underage. They can't travel by themselves. She works in the aviation industry.
She does not work in the aviation.
She used to. So she pulled out everything. She started yelling, "I don't want to see." She just yelled at this poor kid.
No, not the poor kid. Fuck the kid, man.
And
we were about to get booted off our fucking flight.
And guess why? Because 3 people decided to hurt their legs while whatever they were doing. And in Transavia, these people get a whole row to themselves, which means 3 people are occupying 9 seats.
Yeah,
which
bunch
means
of dicks.
6 people.
You know, they probably
were kicked
didn't
off the
even
flight.
pay for their
No, they don't.
for 3 seats.
They don't. And that's the question. Should they pay for the 3 seats?
Fuck yeah, they should. They're taking up 3 seats. You got to pay for everything that you're doing.
Exactly.
If your feet can't fit under the leg space provided, then you got to pay for more seats.
Yeah.
It's like if you're a fat person
in the United States, right?
If you're a fat person, pay for 2 seats. 2 seats.
That's fair.
That's fair. That's how it should be, right? So I think it's a bunch of bullshit. And if your mom hadn't done what she had done, she definitely would have gotten booted off her flight.
But I love what the woman said to us. Someone else is getting removed off your flight.
It's like, yeah, okay, sure,
Okay,
do it.
great. Yeah.
Don't care.
Yeah. Thanks.
Because otherwise, I'm getting removed off the flight. I don't care about the other person. I know. I want to get back home, and I will do whatever I need to do that.
And she had a point. You guys are responsible enough to fly by, we were responsible enough to fly by ourselves. But she felt like she owed you, wanted to return you one piece and wanted to see you all the way through.
Yeah, exactly. Which is very.
Fair.
It was very parental. You know,
Yeah.
you're trusted by parents to take care of other kids, and then
Exactly.
you got to take it all the way through.
And if you don't take it all the way through, what are those parents going to think? Oh, she's some just leaving out kids and.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Whatever it takes. Exactly, Zorro. Whatever it takes. But so, you know what else happened at Innsbruck Airport? Because we're at Innsbruck Airport in Austria.
Which is a very small, what? How did you describe it? Airport CEO airport?
It was an airport CEO. If you don't know that, it's a video game where you build your own airport.
Check it out.
It's very fun. I enjoy it. But there were the same set of kids, I think, were with us in the waiting area, and they were so fucking annoying in that they were constantly running up the entire fucking thing. So you had these like rows of seats where you wait to get on a plane, the rows of seats in the terminal, and there's a very small little gap, and the kids kept running through the fucking gap. And they were climbing and they were yelling, like, mommy, dad, whatever. And it was such a pain in the ass because they were so hyperactive and just doing all this stuff, and they were constantly hitting my legs because I'm pretty tall, right? And it was such a pain because I was just trying to have my headphones on and watching my show in peace. And then I have active noise canceling headphones. I could still hear the goddamn whining of these children, and it was such a pain. So, this entire time, I felt as if though it was the parent's responsibility to just make the kids shut up and just be quiet so that we can all just relax.
But what did the parents do?
Nothing. They didn't care. They were just trying to deal with they were just trying to deal with the kids. Just try to deal with them and just give them like a little snack or something. Nothing. They didn't tell them to shut up. They didn't do anything. Also, the show that I was watching BoJack Horseman. I finished that last season. It was very good. I highly recommend it.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah. So basically, do you think it's the parents' responsibility for them to shut up the kids?
Yes, for sure. If I'm a parent, I'm gonna make sure like what my mother did to me and what your mother would have done to you when you were traveling. You're respectable. You are part of her family. You are her responsibility.
Yeah. And I feel like they're not toddlers anymore.
No, they're not. They were 5 or 6. They were.
They're not babies.
No, they're big kids.
They have logical reasoning capabilities. They can understand. You know what? Let's not be loud and annoy the shit out of other people. That's a process or something that someone can point out to them.
It's bad parenting if the parents don't do anything.
Yes. And I was just very annoyed.
I saw you.
I was like...
We were laughing at you because you were like, you looked like you wanted to, with your foot, just to boot this kid.
If I would have, in my head, I imagined, what happens if I just, like, put out my leg a bit further? And they just, boom, fall on the floor.
Oh, that's so morbid.
They'll stop running, that's for sure, But I didn't.
Mean American boy.
Mean American. But I didn't. I was just, keep in mind, I was quite tired at the time, and I was very upset with things. So it was all fine. In the end, the flight was okay. It did get, our flight got canceled, and then we got a new flight. We got there in the end, after some much needed negotiations. Okay. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about, Dunphy?
There are a few things that I want to discuss, but I feel like we've already talked enough about aviation, so we'll move on. I want to ask you a serious question here.
Okay, what's the question?
So we were speaking about this, and someone asked me, do you eat double-sided toast? So, like a sandwich.
How is this a serious question? And it wasn't someone, it was me. But
I didn't want to throw you under the bus here.
It was me. We were talking about this.
Literally as well.
Literally, but before the show, we were talking about
I wanted to make this seem like it was like, a really in-depth conversation.
No, it wasn't. It was very just like, I made him a sandwich with Nutella, and he'd done the weird thing, and I was like...
I folded it.
Yeah, he folded his sandwich, and I thought it was strange. And I was like, you know what? Let's talk about it on the show. And now we're talking about it. It wasn't a profound conversation.
So, toast. You never have toast.
No. First, context. Could you give the context of the situation?
Okay. Noah and I are sitting in the exact same position. He goes, I'm hungry. You want a sandwich? And I said, oh, no, I'm all right. He goes, it's Nutella. Then I go, yeah, for sure. I'll have a Nutella sandwich. So I go into the kitchen, and he makes me quite a long piece of bread. It's like, I don't know what the type of bread's called. It's white.
It's just white, long. It's just it's not a baguette. It's just a sandwich. It's a bit of sandwich bread.
But it's very wide, so it's big enough to fold over. So he makes me one, and I fold it over, and he eats his like a normal long piece. And he goes, Dunphy, do you really fold your bread over?
Yeah, I was confused.
And I said, yeah, it's a sandwich. I'm going to do that. I don't do it with toast.
It was a single piece. It was a single piece of bread.
And I just fold it.
And he folded it over. And I was confused. Because I eat my bread, if I'm having one slice.
Toast style,
I guess you'd call it. And just have the stuff on top, and just eat it.
Yeah.
Right? Because that way, I get the most bites. You
get more bites, but...
You get all the bites.
The way I feel is you get more Nutella, more bread, so it's more effective and more, what's the word? Fast.
Efficient.
Efficient. Yeah, it's more efficient.
No, but I feel this is my perception of eating the bread. It's all about, because you're eating something that's unhealthy. Mm-hmm. You got to make it last. If you make the Nutella, that's why I also spread my Nutella quite thin, is I make the Nutella last.
Okay.
But then he pointed out to me, is no one folds toast, right? No one puts one piece of toast, put stuff on it, and then put on another piece of toast.
That's what you said.
No one sandwiches toast.
No.
That's fucking stupid, right?
However,
who would sandwich toast? It's toast.
I pointed this out to Noah. Toasted ham cheese sandwiches.
Yeah.
We sandwich toast.
And I just realized, think about it. You're making a burger. You're toasting your buns. Both of them. Both of the buns. What the hell?
How did we not think of this?
And then you think, are you going to put toast, Nutella, and then another piece of toast? Fuck no, you're not. Who does that? Would you ever put toast, Nutella toast?
I do double-sided toast, and then I cut it, and then I eat them singularly. So it stays warm and it kind of stays absorbent. But then I take the toast, single bits, and I eat it. So I don't sandwich the toast. No way.
So you never sandwich toast?
I would sandwich it for the purpose of eating, not eating it, but carrying it and then taking it off and yeah.
That's strange.
No, it
what do you
keeps
mean?
it warm.
It keeps it warm.
So imagine a toasted ham cheese sandwich, except replace the ham and cheese with Vegemite, Australia's
Vegemite.
best spread. And then it's cut in the middle, so there's 4 pieces, 2 on top of each other. And then I take one off, second one off, third off.
That's crazy.
Fourth off.
That's insane. Yeah. That's not okay.
No, it's great.
What about shawarma?
What the?
And then you have pita bread.
What are you on about?
You don't know these things?
Shawarma.
Pita bread. Do you know what pita bread is?
No.
Okay. It's like...
Oh, it's like...
it's like that disc.
Yeah,
and then there's a pocket inside.
Yeah.
And then you toast it, and then toast both sides, and you put it inside the pocket.
Mm-hmm.
That's toasting both sides, too.
It is.
And I would do that all the time. You know what my favorite thing would be to do? Is take the pita bread and put Nutella inside. And you'd have delicious, gooey pita bread Nutella.
Well, have you ever seen that trick where you cut off all the sides of bread, and it's like a white piece of bread, you put Nutella in the middle, and then you you dampen your fingers, and you smoosh the outside out, you put it in the toaster, so then you have these toasted white bread pockets with Nutella in the middle.
That's insane. Oh, I want to make that. That sounds great. Check the Instagram after the episode, because we'll make one. Okay?
Definitely.
We'll make one?
Definitely.
Promise?
Let's try and remember.
We'll try to, we forget many things.
Hey Siri, set a reminder.
Okay. Also, to put you on the spot a little bit, I want to do another show review with you.
Okay.
Are you willing to watch a couple episodes of a TV show? It's 10. The entire show is 10 episodes, and it's an hour an episode. Okay. And I think it's good. Would you watch it?
Sure.
Can you guarantee to watch it by next week?
Yes.
And this is not like a previous promise.
Hang on. What's it about?
It's kind of, I feel like a fantasy kind of show, but it's good.
Is this the puppet show?
It's the puppet show. I want to review the puppet show.
God.
Come on. It's really good.
Okay.
You promise? You're going to watch all 10 episodes?
If you send me reminders, I will watch
I will send you reminders.
Yeah.
Okay. That means, folks, for next week, if you we'll review in the last 10 minutes of the show.
Okay.
Maybe last 15 minutes. 10 minutes. If you want to hear our thoughts on it and you want to see the show beforehand, we will have watched it. We will review it next week. I can guarantee it.
I hate puppets.
And please watch it. It's very good. I highly recommend it. It's called The Dark Crystal: Age of Resistance. It's a TV show. They have 1 season. It's about an hour an episode, and it's on Netflix. Watch it. It's fantastic. Do you want to tell the folks about the amazing thing that I did?
Now, this is not in context, and I hope I get this right, but Noah skied.
Oh, wrong thing.
Oh,
that's the totally wrong thing I was talking about.
Let's rewind.
Mm-hmm.
Noah, why don't you tell everyone the amazing thing you did? Oh, hang on. I know exactly
what
it is.
I'm talking about?
I know exactly what it is.
I think that's more amazing than that I skied.
Noah, at our debating trip 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
Denied taking a photo for someone that asked him to.
I did. I denied him. I said no. It was awesome. I felt so powerful. I was there. And there we were at the debating we remember we told you last week we were at a debating conference, and someone asked me, "Hey, can you take a photo for me?" And I said no. And the look on his face was amazing.
Did you know this person? Had you interacted?
No, I never talked to. I hadn't really interacted with this person. So, and I said no, and his face was complete disbelief. And he thought I was making a joke. And he says to me, "Really?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm not doing it." And he was just completely blown away. And I must imagine in his head, he's like, "Who the fuck is this guy? Not taking a photo for me. That's a normal request." And I was not having it. And so and then he asked someone else to take a photo for him, and then that person did. And it felt amazing.
Because we were sitting outside, and Noah disappears to go get some dessert. Yeah. And then he comes back, and he's like, the best thing happened. A smile, a grin from ear to ear.
Yeah, I was like...
And we look at him, and he's sitting in his chair really happy. And we ask him, "Oh, what did you do?" I didn't take a photo for someone.
Yeah.
Because you were talking about it this whole week. Like that week that you're like, I hate taking photos for people.
I do, yeah. It's preemptive. We were talking about this.
And then it happens. However, not to toot Noah's own horn here.
Oh, no.
In Zurich airport, when we arrive, we're waiting at the baggage carousel. And I will let Noah take over from here.
Yeah, we were at the food court, actually. We were at the food court. And there was an old man with his family.
Oh, that's right.
And he asked me, and he doesn't speak very good English. He asked me, "Can you take a photograph for me?" And I said yes, and I took a photograph for him with his family at the dinner table.
Did you like think in this head, like, can I say no, or did you just say yes?
I thought in my head, I was like, should I say no? I did it last time. I felt really empowered last time I said no. And I didn't know what to do. And I ended up just saying yes because I felt kind of like it's an older man. He's with his family. And there weren't many people around either. So I kind of just said yes and I did it. And I felt really bad afterwards.
How did that feel?
I felt defeated. I felt completely defeated. I just felt as if I took a stand and then I got defeated a couple days later, like a week later.
This is like Greta Thunberg giving up on climate protests when the roadblock
it's like
doesn't
I took
work.
up a cause and I just let it go. And I think, what would you have done?
I always say yes.
You always say yes?
Yes.
Really? Why?
Even when I'm running late, I say yes.
Even when you're running late?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's a social thing to do.
Yeah, but no, it's a pain.
Come on.
No, really.
Taking a
not
photo.
come on, not come
Yeah,
on.
yeah, come
because I actually said no once.
I know, but come on, take a photo for someone. It's just like,
Yeah,
click.
it's a pain.
Like, I took photos for the people that were skiing with. I was like, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Oh my God, Jesus.
In different angles. Up,
Angles,
down. Yeah,
angles.
Come on, you gotta
When
get
the moment someone asked me to put on different angles, I'd
lose it.
I'd lose my shit.
Just a vein.
Yeah, like a vein, my vein. But you're an angle guy? Do you try to get the best possible shots for them?
Of course. Like, for example, we were in a very beautiful mountain area above Lech, and I was like, this way is beautiful, but let's also get this shot over here because this mountain range is
you're
looking
such a
into the
good guy.
north.
You're such a good guy.
Yeah,
I can't do that.
Of course I had to.
Wouldn't bother. I just do one photo, done, and then I'd go, or I'd say no, or I'd pretend not to have heard them. I do that all the time if I'm in the city. I just they say, "Can you take a photo of me?" I just keep walking, and I just pretend as if I have headphones on or if I don't speak the language. It's great. It's fantastic.
I reckon you're the type of guy that also, if he takes a photo and his finger is in the way,
I wouldn't retake it. No.
Nope, you just
That's
like, so
tough
mean.
shit, man. Tough shit. I'm not
Oh.
dealing with this.
That is so mean.
Don't want to get other people to take photos for you. I don't ask other people to take photos for me. I think it's fucking ridiculous.
So what, you take a selfie?
Huh? No, I do because I don't take many pictures of myself. I don't need a photo of me in in a photo because I know I was there.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You know, why do I need to remind myself? Is like, wait, was I there? Oh yeah, I was there. My photo's in the photo. I'm in the photo.
It's like on Instagram. I never post where I am. Like, I never send stories of like my location. Like, oh, look at me eating at this great restaurant. I'm like, I remember it.
I remember. It's all about it was my experience.
Yeah.
Does anyone really care that I had an amazing meal? No.
Like, sure, if it's post worthy, but I never post anything
Is it
on my story.
post worthy? I don't know. If things
Yeah.
are. I don't know. I'm having issues actually with Instagram about deciding what's post worthy or not. I don't know anymore. I can't decide. It's all over the place. So I need to kind of get in the groove, and I don't know what I need to put on my story or what I need to put on my Instagram or post or whatever. So I'm just kind of figuring it out as I go, and I'm trying to just be relaxed about it because overthinking it is obviously not the right way to go, and is why one of the reasons I didn't want to get Instagram in the first place.
That's fair enough.
Road trips. Do you do them?
I love road trips.
Really?
Well, I don't do them. Oh, actually, that's not true. I drive. Where we ski, we usually drive. We take the overnight train and we drive. Or we drive the whole way. Yeah.
And how do you pick music on a road trip?
The atmosphere.
Atmosphere.
Yeah.
What do you mean atmosphere? Explain yourself. This is a very in my family picking music, big deal, big problems, a lot of problems.
We have a lot of problems because I guess some people have different tastes of music in my household. So, no one's into rap, and I don't.
No, but okay, but how do you pick the music, Dunphy?
Well, for example, if someone does something like someone's like, "Oh, that's a great song," I'll put it on.
Okay. So you're the music guy?
Yeah, I'm the music guy. I like being the music guy.
Okay.
Because if people say something, I could quick type it in and do it. I'm happy to do that.
Okay.
But for example, if my mum's being really mean, or she's being she's doing something, I'll play like a really funny song like "Evil Woman."
Oh my god.
Evil woman. Sorry, just like as a joke.
Okay.
That's what we find funny
Mm-hmm.
in a really weird way. But yeah, that's how we sort of pick music. How do you pick music? Do you make big playlists?
We have so many problems picking music, and the issue is me, mostly, because I'm very picky with music.
Yeah.
And my brother's not picky, and he has moods of music, and he wants to put on something like rock or metal or something that I really don't like is he puts on punk. And my mom's boyfriend loves punk. He actually used to be a punk singer. He was very, when he was a bit younger. My mom also likes punk. So I'm the only person who doesn't like this music, and I'm just sitting there in the corner not knowing what to do. Because I'm just staring out the window, and I'm just like, oh, I really hate this music. I know. And I just don't know what to do. What would you do?
Bring my own headphones.
Really? You put on the headphones?
Yeah.
I didn't put on I thought about it.
Put on the headphones.
I thought about putting on the headphones, but I feel like that's so unsocial. You're there on a road trip with each other for a couple hours in a car. You're supposed to be together.
Wait, what do you classify as a road trip?
Okay. Generally, what I'm trying to talk about is we do a long drive, which is like 3 hours. But a road trip's like a multi-day thing.
Oh, okay.
So I don't take road trips, but I do long drives sometimes because we go to Norway a lot.
Okay. Long drives has to be multiple days. Sorry, long drives have to be more than, 2 hours?
Yeah.
2 hours. And then road trips has to be multiple days. Okay.
But so what do you do if you're in the car with a person if you both don't like each other's music at all? No common ground.
Navigate.
What do you mean navigate?
Sit in the front and just be like, okay.
So what music? What music do you then play? None.
No.
No music?
I spy with my little eye.
Seriously?
Something begin. No. Look.
That seems dull. That's dull. If you're not having music, you gotta have some music.
I would probably play something, but it's hard. I'd play something that they like, and I'd try to find some common ground.
But there is no common ground.
There might be.
There might. You know what I don't like is when people we know there's common ground, but they refuse to go into the common ground because they just want to listen to whatever they want to listen to. That's what I know. But come on, this at least be cooperative.
I agree with that.
But the issue with music that I have is there's music that I love and there's music that I don't like. There is no kind of middle ground of music that's okay.
Really?
Really. For me to listen to music, it has to be fantastic. That I really resonate with the music. So there's actually there's not very much music that I really could just get into.
Okay.
So sometimes me and my family have issues with overlapping in what they want and what I want, and it's just very complicated.
So it can be hard to find.
It's road trips or long drives.
What's one song? What about like "Gimme Gimme Gimme" by ABBA?
My mom hates ABBA. She hates it. She hates all the disco and poppy stuff.
What about Piano Man by Billy Joel?
My brother's not big into Billy Joel.
Elton John.
Also, not fantastic. My brother's not really big into Elton John.
That's why
I know my brother can love it. My brother likes some Elton John. There's some little bit of common ground, but my mom's boyfriend, who really likes punk, does not like Elton John at all. He hates pop things. It's, shit show. I know, right?
So
and for example, me, I hate reggae, right? What are you going to do? So it's all this complicated stuff about balance. It's like politics. It's all about balancing whose music plays when.
Do you have a hierarchical system? Who's higher than others in the music sort of
in the
choosing?
End, my mom has to like the music.
Because she's driving.
Yeah. And Eric's also quite chill. My mom's boyfriend is very chill about the music.
Okay.
But if it's like disco, he'll ask to turn it off. But generally, I try to keep, me and my brother, who are generally the DJs, try to keep my mom happy with whatever we're playing.
It's fair enough. Yeah.
Which is fair enough, I think. Yeah, for sure. Because, she's the parent.
She's the driver.
Yeah, so, keep the parent happy. What about you, if you're having a disagreement with your mom about what to play?
Well, my mom and I have very similar tastes in music.
Oh, that's nice.
And if she doesn't agree, she likes it anyway. She's really fond of my taste in music. However, my stepbrother and sister tend not to like my music.
Oh,
taste.
what do you do then? How do you handle it?
My car.
No. Really? You just
No.
say, fuck you, I'm listening to my own music?
Well, it's hard, because usually when they're there, my stepsister takes over the music.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
She just,
Yeah.
stages a coup
Yeah.
and disconnects your Bluetooth?
Yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how do you respond? Headphones?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what a dick move.
I know. Wait, by
What?
me or by her?
By her.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's, what the hell?
It's unfair, right?
It's totally unfair. It's a bunch of bullshit.
It's not even like a democracy.
Do you
We'll
not
play
even
one...
put up a fight?
No,
Why not a fight?
because I'll lose.
Why would you lose?
I'll lose.
How would you lose?
I'll lose.
In what? Explain. Others are going to go on cycle here. Explain why would you lose? Why not put up a fight? Why not punch her in the face?
She's the...
Punch her in the face, take a phone, and play your own music.
That's assault, firstly. Secondly, that's...
Not on family, not on family.
That's robbery. And thirdly, she's the oldest, sort of like the favorite one.
She's the favorite one?
And usually my stepfather will drive, and it's his daughter, so that's kind of...
Can't punch his daughter in the face. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of create some...
But can't you just say, hey, can you please change it?
Well, then there'll be like a disagreement in the car, it'll get all tense, and...
Yeah, that's what I do. I just say, hey, can you please change it? And
Nah.
everyone goes like, "Arr."
Yeah, exactly. Then I'll get in trouble. It's like, what's the point?
So you just put on headphones?
Yeah.
Oh, but that's so not fun.
I know.
You know,
but-
putting headphones on for hours. Doesn't she feel guilty at all?
No, God, no.
She doesn't care.
She's listening to her music.
Huh?
She's listening to her music, so
Yeah,
she's
but
happy.
what about the other people in the car? Do they like her music?
Yeah.
Really? Your mom likes her music too?
I don't know, but Will likes it, because Will likes anything. So like that kind of like, oh, this is great, yeah. What's this? It's cool, yeah.
Okay.
So it's like, yeah.
I would lose my shit. I would, yeah. I wouldn't, I'd pick a fight with her.
Nah.
I'd pick a fight.
thing is-
I'd start a shouting match. You know, I'm quite quick.
But I try to pick like music that everyone likes in the car.
Yes, I try to do that too.
And
I try to do that.
But then there's people like her that just pick the music that she likes.
That's
And
so,
it's like,
it's a selfish
gosh.
move. It's terrible. I couldn't handle that.
Nah.
I would be like, you know what? I'm okay. I'm not going to go on your road trip.
Really? You'd
Maybe,
pull out
yeah,
of the...
potentially. If she's being a bitch, right?
Yeah.
No way. I wouldn't go. I don't want to spend time with people I don't like.
No, it's not that I don't like her. It's the music.
Yeah, but if I'm spending time with people who are being kind of like selfish in that way, I wouldn't appreciate that. You know?
Fair
Someone to,
enough.
yeah, just come on. I feel like, and at least, because it also shows a lack of compassion, I think.
True.
Don't you think? Do you feel like it's a lack of compassion?
It is. It's like, oh, too bad, so sad. So that's just like, oh.
Would she say that? Would she say too bad, so sad?
No, but she'd word it in a way like that.
Oh, I see. That's no bueno.
Yeah.
Road trip music. Difficult. I think key, common ground. And collaboration and acceptance.
Politics.
It's yes. Road trips are exactly like politics.
So, there's been a topic here for a very, very long time. And I'm kind of getting concerned about why we haven't spoken about it.
Yeah.
And it's something that you wrote, so I have no idea what it's about. Evil gym companies.
Evil gym companies.
What is this?
Evil gym companies. Oh, I hate this gym company. This didn't happen to me. It happened to my family, my sibling, my brother.
Okay.
He's been doing good and getting into shape.
Oh, good for him. Yeah.
And so he signed a lease or a gym subscription with the company. I'm gonna name them, okay? Because they're a terrible company.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Basic Fit.
Basic Fit.
Okay,
Let me have a
Basic
look at
Fit.
this.
And it's it's quite a cheap gym chain. And so he got a subscription with Basic Fit for a year or something.
Giving you the possibility to get fit in the way you want by offering 2 different memberships.
So he got a subscription to Basic Fit. And in the subscription details, it says that you cannot stop your subscription unless you get someone else to take it over for you
Forever?
for that term of the contract.
Oh, wow.
So he's stuck paying his gym membership to this gym
Yeah.
until the contract expires, unless he can get someone to take his space.
But why did he not want to go to this gym anymore?
Because he wanted to go to a nice gym. Because Basic Fit's not a nice gym.
Yeah, it's one of the cheaper...
It's a really cheap, shitty gym.
Okay.
And so he wanted to go somewhere else. And then he was stuck. And now he's paying double gym. He's paying for one gym and fucking Basic Fit. It's like, what are you going to do? And otherwise, if you ask someone else to take over a gym membership, they're going to be stuck in the same fucking trap. They're going to go there, and they're going to be like, well, this is not a great gym,
Yeah.
Right? And then they're going to have to try to get someone else in. It's like a fucking pyramid scheme.
It's quite smart.
Great
fuck business
them.
Structure.
No, because they're not going to get their fucking clients. What would you do? And you're in this situation. Basic Fit's chart good is be like, fuck you, you can't cancel your subscription. You got to keep paying until your year's up. What do you do?
Well, if it was just me, I'd just pay it and I'd just go.
Seriously?
Yeah. But if I wanted to have some fun, I'd go in there, use their free Wi-Fi, just sit in some of the machines, do absolutely nothing.
Oh, you try to waste their time?
Waste space. Yeah.
Waste space. Just lie in the middle of the gym.
Just leave sweat everywhere.
And then just pee on the equipment.
Yeah, it's just like put everything on the harder setting.
You want me? You sure you want me here?
Yeah.
Cancel my subscription and I'll go.
I'll wear like a...
take a dump on the weights?
No, you gotta be like... you gotta wear like a really tight Speedos, which are like Australian branded swimming wear, which is like really
Speedos,
tight.
Yeah, those are I know those.
Yeah, they're great. And
So
I wear those on the exercise machines. Like have something like big caution on my ass, just something like really...
God.
Like
so you'd be
nice.
completely obnoxious?
Yeah.
And you know what? If you have like the towels that are there, you just take each one of them and just lick it. Just lick a towel and put it away. Lick one, put it away.
Come on, you got to be better than that. You got to like rub your body where you're sweating all naked, and then you just got to like just put it back.
Put it back. Oh no, I just try to waste all their towels.
Ah, I see.
See? So I'd lick one, and then it's like, you can't use it. I licked it and put it into the
just
laundry.
Increase their costs.
Increase their costs until it's so unprofitable to have me there that they just kick me out.
Just accidentally knock over the water machine.
It's like, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, excuse me. Right? No.
Can you just tell me who you're trying to simulate there?
Someone who's knocking over a water fountain and is is trying to excuse himself.
That is a great voice.
Thank you. I tried.
Can I hire you for my kid's birthday?
You know, I wanted to be a voice actor for quite a while when I was younger.
Really?
Yeah, I wanted to be.
Give me your best Morgan Freeman.
I can't. That's why I'm not a voice actor.
All right, what voices can you do?
None. Let's not do this.
Okay, come on.
I'm not doing voices.
Come on.
I'm not doing voices.
On. Give me your best American president, inauguration speech.
I'm not doing a president inauguration speech.
I had a dream.
I'm not doing it.
I had a dream that every single man in this country would have minimum wage.
Is this your American voice?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm afraid I defend too many people if I try to do a presidential tone.
Okay, well then try and do an Australian bogan voice.
Rat. No, rat.
Whoa.
I can't. Okay, can we move on?
Yeah.
You're making me uncomfortable by asking me these questions.
Okay.
Are you sure? Mate? That's terrible. I'm just moving on. Oh my god. I played the music, but I just still can't get past it. Mentally, Okay.
That's like my Scottish accent's pretty on point.
Oh god, no. That's terrible.
I think I do a good Scottish accent.
That's not good at all.
No, it's not?
It's not. It's very unrealistic. Because it sounds good in your head. Right? But it's not. It's the same way that your voice sounds different when speaking.
Nah.
What? Yeah.
Really?
Yes, it's completely different. You
Is it
think
really?
you sound good, and then you don't.
Do I sound good?
No, you don't. You don't. Not at all.
I
It's
don't
not a
sound
realistic.
good.
It's not a realistic accent at all.
You don't think my accent's nice?
No. Well, like the Australian one.
No, like my normal accent.
Your normal is fine.
Okay, good.
It's fine.
It's
Yeah.
yeah.
What do you think my accent? My normal voice.
It's very American.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, Americans always get confused whenever they hear it, and they're like, "Okay, you're American, but I can't quite tell where you're from," because it's not like specifically a state voice.
No, yeah.
You can't say, "Oh, he's from California. He's from New England," or you can't say he's from the Midwest. And they're like, "You sound like me, but not really."
You know what? I've just decided something.
What?
We're doing a pop quiz.
What's the pop quiz?
Can you name all 52 states in the United States?
They're not 52 states.
Can you? That's the pop quiz number one.
Fantastic.
Can you name all 50 states?
I cannot.
Okay. How many do you reckon? Just ballpark.
I don't know.
30?
Well, we're not going to start naming states.
No, we're not. But 30?
30. It depends if I get a map or not. If I get a map, I can name like most of them.
Okay.
And there's always stuff you forget. Like you forget like where Nebraska is or something. There's like the Midwestern ones are difficult. Like the coast I can do, the South I can do, but the Midwestern ones are difficult to do. There are a lot of them, and they're always not very populated. would you? So when you ski,
Yeah.
when you cycle,
Yeah.
when you walk places,
Yeah.
do you lip sync your songs?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'd give it a little dance as well occasionally.
Give it a little dance.
Yeah.
Do a little dance.
Dance monkey.
Oh, I was thinking a little different song.
Oh.
Okay, but explain.
Well, how I do it is, if a great song comes on, especially when I'm skiing, I love lip syncing to it.
Really?
Yeah.
And would it be like a upbeat song, or would you ever lip sync downbeat songs, or what?
Yeah, for example, like, love lip syncing Vienna.
Oh yeah, from Billy Joel. Solid song.
Solid song.
Great song. Not more than solid. It's like a golden song.
Yeah. Or
Platinum song.
New York State of Mind. Love
Yeah.
that also is a great Billy Joel song. And then other songs like Iron Man, I'll do a little air drum.
Air drum, okay. Air guitar?
Yeah,
Any
air
guitar?
Yeah, for sure, while skiing, it's
Air
great.
keytar? Would you
Air-
keytar things?
No, I don't keytar things. No, but like little drums with my stick, my poles are like.
Oh, your poles?
Yeah,
While
Phil,
skiing?
Phil Collins, like love that bit.
Okay.
In the air tonight.
Yeah.
I can feel it coming in the air
That's been
tonight.
great.
As we're looking at each other across a table.
Yeah. Okay. So you do you do lip sync, and even you don't care about the other people. You don't feel
No, 'cause
embarrassed.
I ski like I'll ski straight past them.
No, but I'm talking about biking. If you're biking with people,
Nah.
you don't care.
Well, if I'm biking with you, for example, like home from school, I won't listen to music. I'll
No,
have my
I know.
head-
But if
yeah.
you're listening to music and you're biking through the streets, would you ever lip sync, and would you air guitar, and would you do this?
It's not like I scream it. It's like I'll just be like, yeah.
But you wouldn't like
No.
lip sync.
No, I'd actually little sing. I'll mute sing. I'll like be like really quiet. I'll be like, na 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 na, like that sort of stuff.
Oh, so
So
you
it's-
wouldn't go. It's 9:00 on a Saturday.
No, I'll be more quiet. I'll be like, it's 9:00.
Oh, but you
on
would
a
so you'd
Saturday."
sing.
Yeah.
Would you make the big mouth movements to pretend to sing, as if you
No,
would?
I'll be like quiet, like yeah.
Okay, interesting.
What about you? Do you like full
I-
on like blast out?
Okay. When I'm on my bike, if it's a really good song, I lip sync a bit,
Yeah.
as one does, because that's how you live the music. Or I'd like tap my hand against the side of my bicycle, whatever I'm holding, right? My bicycle handles.
Your handlebar.
Handlebar. Thank you, handlebar. Or I'd do whatever, and I would, or maybe I do. If what I love to do is because I go running. I love to if I'm in a sick guitar solo,
Yeah.
or if there's an amazing like bit of drumming, I would always air guitar or air drum
Oh yeah, for sure.
because you're getting into it, you're running, you're doing your exercise.
It's
It's
mandatory.
Great.
You have,
Not mandatory, but it's like it's part of the fun.
yeah, for sure.
I think it makes the running more exciting.
Definitely.
So
Yeah.
or like there'd be like a specific like a little like with like a drum kind of thing.
Phil Collins in the
And
air
then
tonight.
and then there'd be like at the end there'd be like a when they hit the little cymbal.
Yeah.
Right. So I'd like jump, and then when because I know the song, I'd like jump, and then when it hits the cymbal, I'd land, and I'd put my hand down as if I was hitting it myself. So it'd be all like no. So while I'm running, I'm doing all this stuff, and it's fantastic. It makes the running more fun. So yeah, I definitely do that. But have you gotten any weird looks ever?
Oh, for sure. I've had so many weird looks.
Really? You've had weird looks?
Yeah.
In what way?
People like judge you here.
And how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel, oh well.
Really?
It's
How
like-
so?
It's like, you're just a hater because you can't sing as good as me.
Okay.
No, and look, one thing I do when I do go skiing occasionally, like especially in America, is I put a speaker in my backpack and I'll play music out of it. while
Oh
skiing.
no.
Yeah.
That's awful.
No, it's great.
That's terrible.
Because you're in the lift line and you'll play something and like 5 people start singing along with you.
Oh.
So you play music that, like, again, like the car journey, you play music that people around you know. Like really popular songs that are like quite, like not
What would you
older.
play?
For example, Rocket Man, Elton John.
Oh.
Great, very well known song. The Final Countdown.
Yeah.
Great, very well
The final
known song.
countdown.
Final
Yeah.
Countdown.
Countdown. Yeah.
Yeah. Iron Man. It's another great song people
Yeah, okay.
like sing
Okay.
along to. These sort of like very Americanized, well-known songs.
Songs that people don't really not like.
Yeah, exactly. Songs that everyone knows the chorus to, but might not necessarily know the actual whole song. They'll know like the...
The main part. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I understand.
And then people start singing along to it, and they love
Would
it.
you do that when you're skiing down the slopes? Would
Yeah,
you have it on
I'll
your
have
back?
it always on.
Really?
So I can listen to it, and then other people can like hear it as I ski past. But it's not like they won't hear it too long. It's like...
Oh, I hate that. I wouldn't like that at all if I was skiing.
Really?
Yeah, because I'd want to hear the rest of the song.
Yeah.
I get it stuck in my head.
By the end of the day, I have like 100 people following me.
Oh, that'd be fun. Imagine they did that. Has anyone ever done that? Followed you for your music?
Nah.
Why not?
I think people have like followed me,
What?
but not like all day.
Not all.
They would have followed me down like a little bit of a run.
Just to hear your music.
Or maybe or just skiing.
But do you think it's safe to have music while skiing?
I play my music in my headphones on full volume. I can't hear anyone.
Oh my god.
So I just use my eyes.
That's terrifying.
No,
what about people behind you?
Pardon?
What about if someone's behind you?
I can't hear them.
Yeah, I know. That's the problem. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but they have, so in skiing, the person downhill has right of way. So they're responsible for me.
Oh.
So I always focus on what's in front of me.
I see. Okay.
So technically, if they crash into me, I sue.
You sue.
No, but it's their responsibility. So to speak.
It is their responsibility. I skied.
Very well.
Not very well.
You did well for like 4 days on the snow.
But I skied.
Yeah, good on you.
That went. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I gotta say. I had a fantastic time.
Mm-hmm.
We were skiing for 4 days, 5 days. 4 days? 5 days?
You skied 4 days.
But we were there for 5 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the last day I didn't ski. And I'll tell you this, folks. On the first day, it was such a shit show because I'd never skied in my entire life. And
You
then
did pretty well.
okay, you're being very nice, and I appreciate it. But the ways, like, what happened is we had a ski instructor set up that was going to come over.
Yeah.
And in the mornings, we were doing the easy slopes. And Dunphy was trying to help me pizza, because that's what you got to do when you ski. You got a pizza to break.
Yeah.
And I wasn't pizzaing, so I was going down the slope, and he was there waiting for me at the end, or he was like skiing backwards, which is just crazy to me. And he had to catch me and stop me from running into all these people. So it was on, like, they call it the bunny slopes, and you see all these like tiny, like 5-year-old kids doing all this stuff, right? They're doing a little bit of skiing, and I'm there, and I'm just going, and I can't stop. And then Dunphy's skiing over, trying to stop me, and then he grabs a hold of me before I crash into all these people.
Yeah.
So it was a bit of a shit show.
Look, as soon as you worked out how to brake,
yeah,
you were fine.
Then I was fine.
And let's not talk about his giant bruise, which
that's not great.
Yeah,
that was not nice.
I'm so sorry.
You flicked the bruise.
We should actually take a photo of that and show people.
I think Daniel has a photo. We'll take a photo.
We'll take it and we'll put it on
But it's a bit
Instagram.
gross. It's a bit gross.
That's not gross. Well,
I think
we can put
gross.
a warning sign.
I think it's pretty gross. I don't think it's pretty gross. Yeah, it's pretty nasty.
It's nice.
It's not nice. How's it nice? It's gross.
Just so you know, I went to go hit it, and he moves it and hits it into the table by himself.
That was not great.
That was very funny.
It was not funny. That was not funny. It was painful, okay? That's what that was. You know, but I was doing this, and I hurt myself. I fell real bad because I was with the instructor, and Dunphy had gone to do something else, and I was alone with the instructor, and he was trying to help me out. And I'd lost complete control, and we weren't on the bunny slopes anymore. We were on the beginner blue slopes. And I was French fry. I couldn't pizza. My feet didn't know how to do it, and I just freaked out.
So like everything just shut off. It was
everything
like,
shut off. And I said, and I was going. I kept going faster and faster, and it was going down this slope, just straight down, not even like sideways, straight down. And I yell. My instructor was called Wolfgang.
Great
and I was
name.
like, Wolfgang, help me! Ah! And he yells at me, fall down! And I was like, okay. And I fall, and I crash right into my arm. And I had a really gnarly black and blue mark all week.
But I don't understand how you bruise so easily.
I wasn't easily. It was a painful fall.
No,
I was going fall. I was going fast.
Super hard, and I haven't had a bruise after. Like this is just.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
This honestly looks like you've broken your elbow.
It did. That's people at dinner thought I'd broken my elbow. I was like, look what happened, and they thought I'd broken my elbow.
That's not good.
It's not. It looks gross, right? You know, it doesn't hurt at all. Don't flick it. Don't flick it. Okay, not anymore. It doesn't hurt. My elbow is fine. I haven't broken anything. Maybe I fractured. What do you think I fractured it? Do you think should I get an X-ray?
No, I'm not gonna flick you.
Don't touch it.
I'm not gonna flick it.
Don't touch. You're gonna like press it or something.
No,
You're gonna fuck with it.
Just see if any of this hurts.
Oh, we're good. It's fine.
Tell me when it starts to get sore.
It doesn't hurt yet. He's slowly moving down my arm, folks. Slowly moving down my arm. No, it's not. Oh,
there.
No, yeah, that's well, that's
there?
the middle of the.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. That's fine. It's all good.
So it's just it's a big bruise.
It's a big.
You may have bruised the bone.
How do you bruise a bone?
You can bruise a bone.
What do you mean bruise a bone? Why'd you do that? Why would you? You know how that's gonna sound on the microphone? Someone's just gonna be like, and it's gonna be a pain for someone. They're gonna be sitting on the train or something. It's like, what was that?
That was my elbows.
That was your elbow being rammed into the table by your own volition. You chose to do that.
Yeah.
You know, so that was that.
But you can bruise a bone. I don't know how.
How does that work? Don't Google things.
You can bruise a bone.
People, if you want to know, Google it, and then follow us on Instagram and tell us on Instagram.
Yeah, send us a direct message.
Send us a direct message.
Can you bruise your elbow? Can you bruise your bone? I think yes.
I think probably yes, but I don't know how.
Okay. Send us a science, please, biology students.
So remember, that was it. That's basically it for today. You can find us live at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time at twitch.tv/Radio Hot Air. You can find us on Instagram at Radio Hot Air.
Correct.
Right? Correct.
Yeah.
And you can follow, whatever. Be sure to share us around, I guess, if that's what you want to do, if that's the choice you want to make with your life.
Yeah, we love consumer marketing.
We love consumer marketing.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to follow me because I'm not telling you what my thing is because I guess, things.
And no one knows my Instagram either, so
So we're all good.
You're going to have to do some serious detective work.
No, you could figure it out quite easily, I feel. If someone was really motivated to find out who I was, I just wouldn't accept the follow request, by the way.
If anyone is willing to literally search for me, I'm sure I'll say yes.
Oh, okay. Well, that was all for today. If you want, please, next week we'll be reviewing The Dark Crystal.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you forgot. You agreed. I
hate puppets.
We're going to be reviewing The Dark Crystal. We'll go over it. It'll be fun. I advise watching the show. It's very good. You'll watch it within a day. It's very fun.
10 hours?
10 hours. In a day. Easy. You can binge it. Done. It's on Netflix.
That's commitment, though.
It is. I watched it in a couple weeks. I just took my time with it.
Oh, okay.
I'm probably going to have to rewatch a couple episodes to get a reminder of what happened.
Yeah.
But it was good. Please remember, watch the show, enjoy everything, and that was all. Find us live, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Arrivederci.
Yes, goodbye.